ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's Egal Talks Football. We are back again with another video. Arsenal slipped up versus Brentford, and everybody's starting the good old have they bottled it talk. Honestly, it's so annoying. I hear that word every single week now. These guys are just constantly trying to throw it around like it's something. And when it comes to Manchester City, they got a convincing win in their game, and they're looking good. Putting pressure, applying pressure. Let's see where that lies. Tottenham new manager has been confirmed by David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano just a couple minutes ago before we've gone live. So we're going to talk about that. Manchester United, the United Strand didn't cut his hair as Man United dropped points. And we're going to talk about the FA Cup. Of course, Chelsea's actually currently playing. So we're going to have Bice giving us the breakdown of what's going on live. But yeah, before we go any further, please do hit that like button. Please do hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, today's title sponsor is none other than OK Jersey. Link will be in the description. And of course, you can get 8% off whatever football kit you want. Look at these beautiful kits. Like, we got the new away kit. Plus, we got the old school yellow kit. And I got the bruised banana somewhere here. Here it is. There you go. Check them out, guys. Honestly, it's the best website for football kits. But yeah, before we go any further, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And let's bring, you know what? Let's bring the title rival out first. Vator. Vator, you in the building?
Yeah, you know I'm in the building. I'm in the gym. Making sure that you got to stay fit, you got to stay active. Listen, thanks for having me on, my guy. You know,
allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Vator Games.
All
right. Thanks for having me, man.
No worries, no worries. We're gonna talk about your club in a minute. Rack is in the building. Rack, how you doing?
I'm good. Vator, do me a favor, man. Go and pick up one of those dumbbells and give me a call. Let's see if that's a green screen or not, man. I'm a bit suspicious.
Bro, you don't know Canadian houses. We got dumbbells hanging around somewhere.
You see. Look at that. Vator, you know what it is?
Funny right there, right?
Vator lives in the gated development. That's the west wing of his house alone.
No,
that's 10, right?
That's 10. That's 25. 25.
Oh. I only see
pounds.
I only see the one.
On kilos.
No, yeah, it's 10 on each side, and I got 2.5 on each side.
Okay, first. And then we got Bice in the building. Bice, Chelsea fan. How you doing, man?
Doing good, bro. Doing good.
You know what? Before we go any further,
Bice looks like he's been in the gym. Okay, Bice.
Hey.
I see you.
There you go.
Yeah,
see, Vator's trying to hype up everybody
now.
I like it.
I mean.
Anyways, before we go any further, guys, shout out to everybody. Hopefully Jay makes it, because we got some news about Jay's club with their manager getting sacked and everything. We'll speak about that in a second. But and Ahmed should be joining us at some point. But he, just like United Strand, he hasn't cut his hair either. But when it comes to this whole Premier League title race and all that stuff, surely we have to start there. Sure. And the reason why I want to start here is, Rack, was it like this for you? Whenever your team was ahead and you dropped any points, was it like this for you, where the whole league seems to be like they get up for Arsenal games, but then Man City games, everyone's ready to roll over, tickle my belly, have my wife. That's what they're trying to do. That's what it is.
You got some kind of complex, man. There's something. I don't know. Everything that you see seems to be an affront to Arsenal and pro City, and I'm just like,
my wife is crazy.
Just be confident, man.
Bro,
I don't understand.
I don't know what world you live in, but when I go on football Twitter, I see
Chelsea not Egal's world.
Thank
God, I don't live in Egal's world.
Once again, I see Chelsea accounts saying we better lose. I don't care if we get Europa League or Conference League football. I see Liverpool fans saying, thank God we lost. We can't afford Arsenal winning the league.
No,
okay.
No. Rack, you speak on it, because you go.
Look, when you're fighting at the top, then ultimately there's people who are gonna come for you. That goes with the territory. When you've been on the kind of drought that Arsenal have been on, and same kind of drought that Liverpool were on when we went 30 years without winning the Premier League, people come. Despite the fact we won 2 Champions Leagues in that period of time, they always just say, "Oh, no league titles," and unfortunately, that's football. You have to deal with it, and That's rivalry. If it was, when it happens to, if you win the league this season, Arsenal fans are still going to be out here talking about, oh, it's been 15 years since Man United won the title. It's been 20 years since Man United won the title. So we're all the same. You're no different and no better and no worse than any other fan base. It's just your circumstances and your the fact that everything that you look at, you think is an affront to Arsenal, which is not the case.
Okay.
Just have some confidence, and stop thinking that everyone's against you. There's always going to be people who are going to say the odd thing here or there. But
thank you, Rax. Thank you. Let me speak on this as well, because I don't like this Egal starting the show with all the violins and everything is against Arsenal. And did you recognize this?
I didn't say nothing's against Arsenal like your player Rodri did.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Your player literally said the referees are against Man City, and he's getting FA fines for that. I'm not sitting here saying they're against Arsenal. I'm just saying rivals and
wait, Egal, you're not saying they're against Arsenal today. Yesterday, last week, last month, last year, last decade, you were saying every weekend. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying they're cocks. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Well, let me. You can deal with that reference. I'm going to deal with the Rodri first because you brought up my player. He didn't do this after one poor call. All right, Egal? He didn't do this after one. He did this after a consecutive 4 or 5 weeks in a row of being like, what's this extra scrutiny that City are getting? In an FA Cup game, or maybe it was the League Cup, but I think it was the FA Cup game, they overanalyzed the goal that they didn't pay any attention to just prior, and the game prior they disallowed the Semenyo goal. So it's like, what are you guys doing here? He just brought that to the attention. Now, deservingly so.
Rodri has been charged for misconduct in relation to the comments that he made in the Premier League match versus Tottenham on the 1st of February. Allegedly acts that are inappropriate manner in the post-match interview where his conduct implied biased and questioning the integrity of match officials. Of course, they go into the ruling of which rule he broke, and they said Rodri has until the 18th of February to respond. Bro, just to give you a heads up, a player named Charlie Austin for Southampton did the same thing, and he got a 5-game match ban.
He did the same thing? Like he was in violation of that particular rule?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out.
Yeah. So
Rodri, you guys sources are questionable at best times.
Match ban.
Yeah, he could a 5-game match ban, which would span over the FA, so it's not just the Prem.
Yeah, that could mean the League Cup final. That could mean the league.
Yeah.
It's fine for him to be charged, and if he's found guilty, he's found guilty. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the rules.
Yeah,
he chose to speak on it, and he'll deal with the consequences. But the sentiment that he brought up, the concerns that he brought up, the observations that he brought up, I'm fully for, right? And I'm not going to act like a hypocrite when, Egal, in past seasons, when things have gone wrong against your club or your players, you've made mention to it. We can do that. She shouldn't be doing that as a player. So the energy, the observation, you should be fully on board with, hey, you know what? I see it. He shouldn't have said it, but I see it. The games that may be affected, hey, again, advantage Arsenal, right? If he's not able to play in those upcoming games, another reason why Arsenal are favorites for when City and Arsenal play each other.
I see what he's doing.
Yeah, I have a small thing to say. I have a small thing to add. Nothing wrong with what Roger said. He just shouldn't have said it. He just shouldn't have said it.
There's everything wrong with it. That's why he shouldn't have said it.
No, the thing is, saying it out loud is crazy. Like, saying it out loud and risking getting banned for the upcoming run of games is crazy. However, he wasn't setting the world alight when he was playing either. So it could just be a bunch of frustration on that as well as his part. Like, we can all agree he's not been the Roger we all know. So I think it's a bit of frustration with that as well, himself, as well as the decisions that they're giving against City. For me, you know me, I'm not involved in no title race. I told you guys, once Chelsea do well in December, then January, you know what I'll be saying. If Chelsea can't put like 5 wins together in December, guys, you know me. We'll talk again. But I just think that it's just weird to say out loud. You don't say that out loud and can possibly cost your game.
You know what, Bice, in all fairness, English isn't Rodri's first language. Maybe some was lost in translation. Maybe to imply that they're not being balanced, not to imply that they are
The
biased.
guy speaks
right?
5 languages.
It doesn't matter.
But I'm just saying. These guys are guys that speak multiple languages. Like Lukaku speaks 7. What are we doing? Like the guy knew what to say and what not to say. It's just that I don't think saying it all out it does more harm than good. And all
right, let me ask you this.
Who was banned? Egal, who was banned?
Charlie Austin.
For
speaking out and saying that the referees need more help. They're constantly making mistakes, and this is just this was the incorrect decision.
Oh, I like when Max is doing his research.
Yeah. I'm doing. We need some live fact checking on this shit.
By the way.
Oh, do your checking.
By the way, Sarr is making his FA Cup debut tonight for Chelsea.
Nice. But let me ask you a question. It's a personal one.
What?
Would you say that you're better at expressing your feelings accurately with patois or English?
Patois for sure.
All right. Okay. So now Rodri, I think, would accurately express himself speaking Spanish than he would English. That's all I'm saying. Let the record show.
1 second. Did he not say the referees are against Manchester City?
It's two things with that. Vator. 2 things with that.
Yeah.
One, the reason why one, English is Jamaica's language, by the way.
Yes, I know.
For now, we're trying to get that changed. Hopefully we do. Second, the only reason I don't do it with patois is because people don't understand the accent. So it's like...
No, I get it. But I was just trying to apply because you know how you could say, you know what, I can accurately express myself if I was.
For sure.
Right, and I'm just saying the same for Rodri. If Rodri was speaking Spanish, I think there would be no argument, no loss of translation. That's it.
There we are.
I got to fight for my player. That's all I'm saying. I'll fight for my player.
Hey, I respect it. I respect it.
Anyways, bringing it back to the discussion at hand, I feel like everyone's now having the conversation of, will Arsenal bottle it? Man City, will they catch up? And all this other stuff. And it sparked a debate online. I don't know where you guys have been. I've been seeing more tweets about Arsenal dropping points than I've seen Barcelona getting clapped by Atletico Madrid. Maybe that's my algorithm, but that's all I'm seeing online. And the main discussion that's being had right now, and it's very irritating, to be fair, because it seems to be we can never have a real normal conversation. Right. And fans seem to be split. Man City fans seem to be gaining a lot of There's three ways. Arsenal drop points. It creates chaos. Yeah. The title race is opened up. Yeah. Understandably so. People are going to have conversations about the title race. Yeah. The next discussion is Arsenal are still top, 4 points clear, but Man City look better. Mm-hmm. And then the final discussion is, can Arsenal actually drop off to the point where they bottle it again? Or people say Arsenal come in second for the 4th year would be considered a bottle. But in my opinion, this season, we were in a comfortable position. If we do drop off, 100%, yeah, you can call it a bottle job, whatever you want to call it. But in my opinion, the last couple of years, I feel like they're just throwing around that word, even when we weren't top. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Just to interject for a second, I've consulted ChatGPT, and unfortunately, Gal, on this occasion, your sources have again proved highly questionable with their information.
Charlie Austin was not charged.
He got a 3-game ban for a violent conduct and a 2-game ban for an abusive gesture towards fans.
Charlie Austin never got charged for speaking out about referees.
So he missed the grand total of 0 games for that. So he wasn't charged.
Yikes.
Wait 1 second. You're talking about Charlie Austin.
Charlie Austin, yes. The Southampton legend.
Yikes.
Charlie Austin's VAR rant got him banned.
No. Who are you checking out? An Arsenal fan by any chance?
Charlie Austin received no ban for this, I guess.
Just carry on.
It's that with the purple background all over again.
Anyways, bringing it back. Arsenal drop points to Brentford. What do you guys think? First thing that you think about?
Go ahead.
City's getting closer.
Yep.
Maybe it's happening again.
First thing I'm thinking about is I go online and it's a hellhole. because
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a listen. Your fan base, all right. I'd say being so close the last 3 years, your fan base has this insecurity about them, which I don't. I can understand, but I don't see the need to go all out crazy.
I've been preaching all morning, bro.
Yeah, it's like I don't think City's been that great. I think they're crawling into it, they're growing into what we know they can be, but I don't see the need for the originals. It's still 4
You
points.
think it's over the top? Because
Yeah,
a
for
lot
sure,
of
for sure,
Arsenal
for sure.
fans are throwing their
For
toys
sure,
at the
because
Prem
it's not
saying,
March. It's not late March yet. If it was late March, because I personally think that's normally for me. That's my timetable when you guys normally. It normally dwindles out. Like remember Crystal Palace them years ago, Villa. It was always that March, April, right around there. So I don't see points dropped in February being key.
yeah, people are saying because we drop points, they're like, yo, you're gonna now lose the league, and that's Arsenal fans too.
But first of all, we know that Arsenal fans, there's going to be some PTSD, and until you finally get over the line, you've said it yourself ago. That's always going to be there.
By the way, Arteta was not complaining about their corners or set pieces. That was a banter post from a fake parody account. You got done by a fake parody account.
Live fact checking works both ways.
So stop it.
Crazy stuff.
And by the way, Brentford set pieces are unbelievable. We could learn from them. That's
It's
how
so
crazy
good.
they are.
But your set piece man came from Brentford. You already did learn from them. No, but wasn't he at Brentford before?
I don't think so. I think he was at Man City.
I swear I thought he was from Brentford. But anyway, their set piece coach, isn't he the guy who?
What's with the headphones? What's going on?
Someone's feedback.
Ooh.
Until you guys finally get over the line, there's always going to be a PTSD there. That's normal. I think, and there's going to be a degree of nervousness. I still think Arsenal will probably win the league, but you have to be a little bit nervous about it because now if they beat you, they're a point behind, and you can't afford to drop a single point until you play City.
The mentality of the players and the manager, I think, is very strong. But I do think the fan base's nervousness and nerves feed into the team. I do think at times. I do think they said that you can see the whole fan base anytime we drop points. Bro, there's people turning on Timber, Saka, Eze's all of a sudden useless. All these guys just criticizing everybody. And some people deserve criticism, but I feel like we don't support. Whenever we're ahead, we believe. And then the moment we have any little bit of adversity, immediately these people who believe that we're going to win the league 2 weeks ago turn into doubters. And where it's the opposite at Man City.
Some of those doubts are legitimate, right?
No, but I do
your,
think
your attacking prowess is questionable.
I agree. But at the same time, can we not respect the fact that there's going to be drop points throughout the season? We're still
absolutely
here.
Absolutely.
A couple of weeks ago, we were 2 points behind them. We went to 7. We dropped back. We went back to 7. We still have a 4-point gap, and it's not like we're currently in second. For people to say we've bottled it, the season's over, they're gonna win it now. They look so much better than us. We're going back to the stage where everything is doom and gloom for Arsenal and everything is perfect for Man City. And we don't live in a reality where those two extremes are always coexistent.
Well, this is the thing, Egal. I got to call you out on this one. Because when it is a City loss and an Arsenal win, you give that energy. Like it's looking terrible for City and things aren't turning around and Arsenal are going to run away with it. You give that energy. Now the opposite happens and you're trying to say, everybody calm down. Let's have some balance. So you're guilty of the same thing that's happening in reverse, right? I want to point out, we do look good because of how we played against Liverpool at Anfield. And we do look good because again, you and other Arsenals reminded us about how we conceded 4 goals to Fulham when we were leading 5-1. We've corrected that, and we had a 3 clean sheet. We had 3 goals and a clean sheet. So we have improved. You guys did and weren't expected to drop points versus Brentford. You weren't. And many of you, it's disappointing that My man Dio is in here, but Dio is one of them that's also looking at games ahead and saying, you know what, this is an Arsenal win. This is a City. I'm expecting City to drop points. He's doing all of these premature early calculations. Naive. It's very naive. So we'll take it one game at a time.
Including
the thing
myself.
that I will say this, why Arsenal fans should be very calm, right? And I say this about you all the time. Like you having the balance to say, listen, we're seeing this through. Stop giving up so early to your Arsenal fans. I'm in full agreement. You guys don't really look to lose games. So unlike past seasons where it would be like, oh, Arsenal lose a game and City are back in it, it's more like Arsenal will have a draw, or Arsenal might have late winners. But the point gap, I think, it's a lot wider than what it seems, because you guys are going to be conceding draws, not losses, right? So I'm taking full advantage. If there's many in your fan base that are weak-minded right now and are saying, you know what, we're seeing the writing on the wall, City are about to run away with it, cool. I don't believe so. We've been inconsistent for a long time. Bice is losing his mind. I think there was a goal missed just now.
Yeah.
But the fan base is what it is. So you continue the big fight. City are going to continue to be in this race until we're not. We're going to do what we can. Rack should be right here with me in this title fight. He's not. So it just falls onto me, and I'll see what I can do. But this is a lot more entertaining. You got to agree. If you guys were 9 points, or some would have said it could have been 12, right? Because expected a loss
Liverpool last
versus
season.
Liverpool.
At this point, we're 10 points clear.
And a reason why your fan base might be losing their minds, and I'm not saying that we're going to see a repeat of history, but let me please do this. I don't know if this came across your timeline, but I recently saw this on my timeline. And it is over the past seasons with regards to points that have been accumulated or dropped. It is worrisome. Will it be a repeat pattern? I don't believe so. You guys are a better Arsenal than what you used to be. You guys are a deeper squad than what you used to be. Even if you want to look at how the first time you guys dropped points, Saliba out, a series of injuries even last season. So we'll see where it's at. But this is the title race. This is what we want.
What's going on?
What the hell?
What? What's wrong?
Egal,
I don't know.
By myself. I'm not hosting this by
messed up
myself. Listen,
Yes.
Egal
Take over.
TV has just. Oh damn!
There we go.
I was just about to
Okay.
take over.
One thing though, in those you've picked out 3 particular years there. 2 of those 3 years, City would have won the league if they continue that form and Arsenal continue their form. But one of them would have been enough for Arsenal to win the league, the middle one, because he only got 1 more point in those last 12 games, and they're 4 points ahead. So Egal can take a little shred of comfort. And Arsenal and Arsenal definitely are stronger than they were back there.
The thing is though, Man City's attack is better than our attack. Our defense is better than their defense. But lately, the funny thing is, we have outscored them in the last 10 games, and we've only gotten 2 more points than them in the last 10 games. But Man City is 3rd in the form table in the last 10 games. Guess who's 2nd? Guess who's 2nd in the form table? No, it's not Man United. In the last 10 games, it's Brentford.
Oh wow!
So in perspective, Brentford's actually not like
it was a pipe game, was it, Egal?
Hear me out. Listen.
See how he does this. You see how he does this. Look at that.
That Brentford team, lads. That Brentford team is serious. For me, that Brentford team is serious.
Bro, they're ahead of you, Rack. I don't know why you're laughing.
I don't say serious.
I'm laughing at the narrative you construct.
They're not ahead of you. They're 2 points behind you. Sorry.
No. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that
another
Brentford
fact
team
check
is
gone wrong.
I don't think you bought Norgard. Where did you buy Norgard from? Sheffield or Brentford?
From Brentford. David Raya from Brentford.
I'm so serious. You went there and got Norgard to do nothing with him, and you left Janelt right there having one of the best years he's had in a long time.
Are you seeing concerns with Arteta with how things are managed as of late, or no?
The main concern is really a lot of the attackers and the main threats are out of form. That needs to change. But I do think another thing.
But do you think it's structurally
there is another issue that I don't think many people are speaking about. Earlier in the season, we were one of the best teams at controlling games. That's how we were able to overturn Liverpool's lead and get ahead. of everybody for that time. We were controlling games, consistently controlling games and getting results. Right now, we don't seem to have that same level of swag. We don't seem to have that same level of confidence. When we go ahead, it seems to be a little bit more nervy, and it seems to be the game switches from when from the moment we take the lead. It's almost like if we don't go and get a second, we're always susceptible to going and dropping off. Our levels drop off so much.
I think that's. I'm pretty sure, Egal, that's by design. As soon as you got the goal, you dropped back. I think it is because we see it too often for it not to be.
But the manager has clearly stated that that's not what he's trying to.
But he's saying it publicly. But I mean, ultimately, we see it quite often. Arsenal get their goal, and then they drop back a little bit. They're more happy to sit, and then they'll play on the counter attack. And I think that's a legitimate tactic. But the problem is that you don't have your attackers.
But it doesn't work because
I mean, once or twice, it can get away with saying it's not by design. But like we're seeing it too often. It's like rock. It's like when remember when Potch was here and we saw Chilwell left wing, and we were like, oh, it's just to kind of. But no, then we saw it over and over and over, and we said, okay, that is actually his tactic that he's trying, and it just never came to fruition. I think.
You know what? Another tactic that I hate. Saka is all the way playing right back, and Timber's playing the forward. Like, what are we doing? Why is Timber the forward?
It's satanic. It's satanic. I don't know what's going on. That's just me. When it comes to negative football, you know me, I liken it to anything that's...
The main thing that I feel like we can discuss, though, we can discuss Arsenal's attack, but personally, I know Ahmed's going to come here and want to speak about Eze and Saka and stuff. So, Ahmed, you there?
Yeah. Sorry. I heard Eze, by the way, in my brothers for a minute, yeah? I couldn't wait. Yeah, big up, man. What's everyone saying?
What are you saying about Eze?
Listen. I'm going to be honest with you. Big up everyone in the panel and in the comment section. I don't think Eze, banner aside, Eze is not a bad player. He's obviously good. I don't believe in this whole notion about someone is on form and he's doing well and he's a good player. He's got good fundamentals, and then he just turns crap all of a sudden. Oh, he's just dead. But the price that you brought him for, and you know your fans were obviously excited. You know they were saying, heating up. Yeah, your fans were obviously excited. Let it all work out. Yeah, it was nice. It was adorable. But when you buy a player like that, especially what you're trying to achieve, you're expecting him to make a huge difference. It's why guys like Grealish was getting cooked in it. And even though there was more of a reason on why Grealish didn't really work out, you can say that cool. He what's it called? He was involved in the treble winning side and stuff like that in it. But overall, in terms of individual moments, yeah, he didn't do enough, right? But with Eze, he's played in the 10. He's played in the left. For the longest, we've heard get rid of Odegaard. We don't want to see Odegaard. We want to see Eze in the 10. I've watched Eze in the 10. I've watched him in the left, and even in his favoured position, he's been underwhelming. And he's absolutely been underwhelming, bro. And what's he got? Like, has he can't even. You can't even blame Odegaard anymore. You can't, because bro, like, cool, he's been stagnating, yeah, but realistically, your whole attack is stagnating. Your whole attack is stagnating.
Honestly, bro. It is definitely the system, and Mikel Arteta has to figure it out.
But my thing is this, right? My thing is this, right, Egal? My thing is this, right, Egal? And this is my issue. When we saw Gyökeres score that goal the other day, right? The latest goal he scored, it was about what happened. They played the ball in the middle of the pitch, through the middle of the pitch. I think, generally speaking, your tactic is just consistently. It's just not to do that. It's working from side to side to side. It's seesaw football. It's Satan. It does not do your attacking creative players any justice, because the best of them is anti of what your manager wants to do. He needs to just get over it. Working it side to side does nothing for your striker, and it's only going to make him look worse, and it's going to make those two attacking midfielders look worse. But you know what I mean? Sink the value. The youths will be the
Vader, less is more, man. Less is more. Come on.
And and Rice.
Vader, do you have 6'9"? Do you have 6'9", stupid?
No, I should get it though. I should get it.
Egal. I know. Listen, listen, Egal. Yeah, listen, you're my guy, innit? Yeah, but bro, I know you love a bit of stats, innit? That's not my thing, innit?
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's stats with Ahmed. Stats with Ahmed. Let's go. Let's go.
I've seen an interesting stat that Nottingham Forest have sacked more managers than Saka has open play goals.
Oh, we're speaking on Saka. Oh, let's get comfortable. Let's get comfortable.
Egal, right? I've heard last year, the season before that, who's going to help us get over the line? Who's going to be that difference maker? Who's going to be that player? Who's that world-class player that's going to get the big trophy? Saka. But I've seen Saka miss an open net to PSG. I've seen him miss an open net, bro, against PSG in the big moment. Cool, he scored a goal against Madrid, missed a penalty. But, bro, like, in the decisive moment, even that 1v1 against Neuer, Bayern Munich, tried to force a pen. Just slot it in.
Yeah.
He ain't got that. He ain't got
Hey, bro, I'll be real.
Before I finish
Saka's
it,
not had a good season, but it's mostly down to the fact that he's been in and out of injury.
bro. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Very
Bro,
consistent.
I've won injuries. How about that? Yeah, I've won injuries. I don't care about injuries. listen, bro. Hold them
You can't
accountable.
just say on injuries. It's a fact.
No, because the thing is, you wasn't giving Foden the benefit of the doubt.
No, he was not.
So,
No,
exactly.
he was not. If you're on the bench, you're good enough to play. If you're on the pitch, you're good enough to play. I remember all those.
Saka has missed. What is it? 7 games for Arsenal. All 7 games, I think, for Arsenal this season.
Oh.
Plus, he's been rotated sometimes with Nani. Personally, for me, he might not
rotation's a bad thing.
He definitely doesn't have the best numbers this season, but overall impact when he is playing, he does impact the game positively. I don't know what's happened since he came back from injury. Are we just judging him based on a couple of moments where he's played?
No.
No, this season.
You've played 26 Premier
What are we
League
doing
games.
here?
Egal. You've played 26 Premier League games. Saka has featured in 22 of them.
Stats with Ahmed. I'm here for it. Let's go.
What do you say?
You've played 26 Premier League games, and Saka has played 22 of them. Fact check it. Someone fact check it. If I'm wrong, cool, hit me up. But I'm pretty sure that is the correct stat. Yeah, and I know Rack's eyes is lighting up. You know.
Okay, how many of those games did he start?
I'm pretty sure it's 22.
How many did he start?
I'm pretty sure it's 22.
No chance he started 22.
I don't think he started 22.
What does it matter whether he starts or not? He needs to be rotating. He needs to be saving Saka. He doesn't need to play every start every game.
Over 16 of those games.
And also, Egal.
Yeah, 22 games.
Oh, 22 games.
Rax is on. Stats with Ahmed. This
22 games.
This is
so again, even if he's not starting, if you're about that, if you're that type of player, bro, I've seen Cherky come off the bench and make an impact. Yeah. I've seen Cherky make an impact, bro. First season in the Prem, adjusting. Yeah. They said he's not got the physicality, and now he's doing his thing. Even against Liverpool, bro, he was involved with all the goals pretty much. Cherky. Yeah. So this is now what? How many seasons?
Ahmed, what's your main point?
My main point is listen, this whole conversation might be just useless in it, and you could win a league. But my point is that you never had a difference maker to begin with, and Saka was never going to be that guy to win you a Prem, but he's still a good player. That's the most objective take that I can say. He's a good player, but he's not the type of player that you guys think he is, in terms of like getting you over the line.
I was told he was world class. That's
it, Egal. No trolling. I'm not saying he's dead. I'm not saying he's a rubbish player. He's a good player. He's got decent fundamentals. He's got good decision making. He has the tools to be a good player. Right, cool. But when we're talking about world class and the elite, I don't think so, bro. I think your team just has a bunch of good players.
By the way, we've played 22 games. He's played 22 games. 5 of those games he came on as a substitute. Okay. So that's a total of 17 games where he actually started. I get it. 3 assists, 4 goals. It's not great numbers. I'm
just talking about the overall performance.
I agree with that, right? But overall performances, there's been many games this season where he won us the game and he didn't get a goal or an assist. For example, if you remember Wolves, if you remember Fulham, I don't think the Saka conversation is most...
Wolves should not be used as a reference. Wolves are trash.
The conversation is solely down to Eze either. I think the whole thing is really down to the system because nobody's really having their best attacking season, bar Martinelli and Trossard.
So does that not mean, that the reason why you're in a title race is probably down to your manager doing a really good job and being with them for 6 seasons rather than having superstar players? Because you're just
the
a solid.
The reason why we're in a title race is because we have the best squad in the league.
That's also a fact. That's also a factor, but it's cool to have numbers. It's cool to have numbers.
The reason why we're still able to compete is because when Gabriel and Saliba are out, Mascara and Hincapié come in and they look flawless at times.
Okay, what about the midfield and the attack?
The midfield,
just that phrase, flawless at times. That by the very definition, that means they're not flawless. If you're flawless, you're flawless. You don't become flawless at times.
No, I mean flawless when they come in. They don't always play. At the time that they come in, they're flawless.
Those players playing, you don't miss a beat. When they come in, you don't miss a beat.
I don't miss too much. Nobody's sitting here saying we lost because of Mascara or we dropped points because of Mascara.
Would you say?
By the way, let me get to the point. My main point is Arsenal right now. The whole attack is underperforming, and we're still only 2 goals behind Man City, who have the best attack in the league. So I'm not even.
Don't count those goals based off of your attack.
I'm not even too worried about that. Personally, for me, my main issue is the fact that the game state is not what it used to be. Before, it felt like there's an inevitability that we would win games. Now, it feels like there's an inevitability that we are going to potentially drop games here, left, right, and center. But yeah, guys, let's take a pause from Arsenal. We don't know. I don't know how long we have Jay. Shout out to you, Jay. Bro, Jay, did you hear? You got a new manager.
Where's Jay? Where's Jay? Where's Jay?
Jay's in the limo right now.
I'm in the streets of Colombia.
Jay's in the limo right now.
Yeah. It's like I'm in Bogota, so it's like if you see what's going on here, so yeah, it's all good. But listen, I was like, my boy Egal, he needs a little bit of Tottenham insight, so I was like, it's the least I can do. I was like, Señorita, please. We need to talk. We need to talk Tottenham. So thank you, Vator. I appreciate that.
Everyone, stop everything. We got to talk to Jay about his new manager. Jay, first of all, we haven't heard from you since your manager got sacked. What do you think about Frank getting sacked?
Absolutely. He should have dragged his ass to the Hague. Do you know what I mean? He's a war criminal. He's a fucking war criminal. The fuck? Like, and the thing is, we were getting relegated. Like, honestly, if he stayed, we're getting relegated. On God, we're getting relegated. Because I would look at it and I say, okay, who's the worst team in the Premier League at the moment? You might say Wolves. Yeah, we didn't beat Wolves. Yeah? Okay, cool. All right. You might say Forest. Forest beat us 3-0. Okay, well, you might say, I don't know, Burnley. We couldn't beat Burnley. So at that point, you have to suddenly go, nah, this guy is rubbish, Like, it's not even Potter, because Potter could at least coach attacking patterns. It's just like, we might as well just have hired Brentford's kit man for all the joy that he gave us, honestly. And so deservedly sacked, probably the most deserving sacking I've ever seen at Tottenham. Like, comfortably the most deserving second.
Wow.
And he was...
What do you think about the Arsenal comments? He was too Arsenal for Tottenham.
Oh, yeah, you drew 1-1. Don't choke, bro. You better see this through, bro. No, you better see this through, gal. I've been hearing you all season. Now your ass is going 50p, 20p. Now you're in the running. Don't choke, you gal. Come on, man.
I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about Thomas Frank's Arsenal comments.
Oh, well, okay. Well, yeah, that's what. Listen, he was we were saying that he was a silver member, isn't it? Like, do you know what I mean? Because you would always talk. Listen, why do we need the reference point of our club to be a club that hasn't won anything in 5 years? With all due respect, do you know what I mean? Like, why you can glaze Arsenal all you want? You are one of the finest teams in Europe. However, as a rival, utilizing them as a reference point when you don't win trophies, isn't necessarily. I don't know. I don't see why he's doing that. Do you know what I mean? I appreciate it because with Vinay, he thought he could cozy up to Vinay like Arteta did and be like, we can stay.
Yeah.
It might be lagging out.
My
thing is,
I was surprised by how quality the internet was over there.
The girls got him, man.
Pablo got to him, man.
And like James Rodriguez got him, bro. You
The
get me?
girls
Yeah?
got him, man. The girls got him.
No, that was great, Jay. That was
Went through
great
a
on
tunnel.
location.
No, but the thing is, though, guys. Yeah, honestly speaking, with Jay, right, I know Frank did a rubbish job. Cool, like it was awful, deserved sacking. Yeah, but are we?
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, let's look at the current players on paper that they've got.
Oh no, it's terrible. It's terrible.
So
It's terrible, but it's not this terrible, Ahmed.
Listen,
That's the thing.
my thing is
Yeah,
this.
I hear that. So what's their ceiling?
Bro,
Then? Is it what? Is it,
There's
what's their ceiling?
there's
Ahmed,
still
for
a
me-
case to say they could get relegated this season, even with the new manager.
Now, Ahmed, the thing is, right? The thing is,
Yeah, go
right?
on.
My thing is this.
Mhm.
It's bad, but he should be doing better than what he's doing.
100%.
You're watching
All right, let me
Spurs
say-
games. You're watching Spurs games. Those guys, you can see they're not even putting in no effort, bro.
Bro, look at this. Look at their next couple games. So first of all, they play Arsenal after they sack the manager, right?
Dead.
Jay, you must be kind of worried about the upcoming running, regardless of the new manager. We're gonna get to the new manager in a second. You must have been worried about the running.
I was very. If Frank, like I told you before, if Frank had stayed, we would have got relegated. Like I have no doubt in my mind, we would have got relegated if Frank had stayed. With Igor Tudor, I think he's a firefighter. So that's what he's been brought here to do. I'm looking for 4 wins. I think there's enough in the team and the squad and the fixtures to get 4 wins. But what? Yeah,
He wants
like
to get over the 40 point mark.
Yeah, but you're looking at that 42% win rate, and you've got 13 games. It's like you're 40. That's 4 wins. That's what I'm looking for. So that's fine. He got Juventus into the Champions League, got Lazio into Europe. He's a firefighter.
Your
he's
fans
like
want
the
these guys out.
Nah, he's like the mid-table Italian Sam Allardyce. Do you know what I mean? It's not like it's like, so. I'm way more relaxed. Obviously, it's not ideal, but yeah, man, it's like I think we have enough about us to outpoint Forest and West Ham. But West Ham are in pretty good form. But yeah,
Bro,
he's only 47 years old.
Are Tottenham too big to go down?
For me, they are.
No, not at all. Because
no
club's
too big to go
have been
down.
relegated.
For me,
you can have a disconnect and everything. You can have. No, we're not at all. Like, and that sort of attitude is how you get relegated. Like it's like, of course, like we were sleepwalking to relegation. That's the point. If he'd sacked Frank at Christmas, we wouldn't be in this position. We're in this position because we didn't sack the manager. So, like, we have to look at it accordingly and say West Ham could easily be on level points with us. Easily. If they held on against United, if they beat Chelsea when they were 2-0 up, they'd be on the same points as us. So people saying we can't go down, I'm like, West Ham are in form.
Yeah.
I think Forest go down.
You think Forest?
I think Forest go down. Yeah, I think Forest go down because that's the culmination of aggressive bad decision making by Marinakis. Do you know what I mean? He's had 4 finishes this season. For me, I think that'll tip it over the edge. But that's not like something to make good decisions.
Egal, what happened to the what's his name? What was the Forest manager's name?
Sean Dyche.
Sean Dyche.
What about the Sean Dyche effect that you mentioned a few weeks ago, Egal? There was a talk. We were talking about. Remember this? The Sean Dyche effect.
Egal is cursed.
He got a draw against us.
Right, bro. Oh my days, bro.
He got a draw against us. It worked for him.
For me, you. I feel like you're doing these Forest managers more harm than good every time you prop them, bro. That's just for me. But my thing with it is this, right? Marinakis is easily the worst owner in the Premier League for obvious reasons. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's out of
really. West Ham's owners can't be any worse.
He's out of his depth. He thinks his team are better than what they are. He's given guys twigs to build steel houses with. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, you sold some players. You do when Nuno got you 7 and you was looking at Europa League or whatever. Yeah, I get it. But you are not that type of team. Did he invest properly into that team this summer? No, he didn't. He didn't, and he's acting as if the managers that he's hiring don't know what they're doing.
Well, I would say, but That's the only thing I would say on that is I think that they did invest, but they bought way too many hype players. Like they bought a lot of players who, on paper, are high, but they're not. They're not like McAtee and Doy, players like that. They bought a lot of players into the club. Remember they got Luis in the summer too. They spent a lot of money in the summer and they didn't improve the third. And like obviously 4 managers, in one season is insane. I've never seen that before in the Premier League. And it's like that's the problem with Marinakis. Is like,
yo, Jay, you're cutting in and out. But the next thing I wanted to ask you about, if you're still there, is ANGE Postecoglou exposing your board. What did you think about when he said this? Listen to this.
He built an unbelievable stadium, unbelievable training facilities. But when you look at the expenditure, particularly in their wages structure, they're not.
What the hell's going on? Did it freeze for you guys?
Bro, Jay's hacking from Colombia.
No, I'm just stopping this. So basically, he's saying he said that Spurs aren't a big club because they don't pay big wages, and the players he wanted after the first season. Okay, so I think there's first of all, listen, I'm Tottenham Hotspur FC, not ANGE Postecoglou FC, so I'm always going to try and defend the club. And just valid points. I think Gay was waiting out. I think Gay didn't want us. It happens. Semenyo, I don't quite understand that one because the summer we bought Odubert, I'm sure. That summer. And Buemo picked United over us. We were trying for him. No issues. Semenyo, we offered more money than City. I think that his comments are fair, but they might be a little bit outdated. I will agree the summer that he got Odubert, Bergvall and Gray was a disgrace. And that should have cost Lange's job. But I also appreciate that they were trying to, rejuvenate the squad. And in next year, Gray and Bergvall are homegrown players. Do you know what I mean? Can you get those players if you don't give them a clear pathway? I don't think you can. But that's where you have to make a judgment call. You can't. I think one of the biggest issues for me is if you buy for the future, but then judge your manager on the present, that's unfair. And I think that's what Tottenham did. You bought players for the future, but you judged ANGE in real time. And I think that's the director of football's fault, and it should cost him his job.
Yeah. Listen, bro, you don't get copyrighted for such a short period on another YouTube video. It's fair play. It's fair use, I mean. Anyways, it's not like I'm showing match footage. But yeah, Jay, man, honestly, I appreciate your time, man. And we're gonna kind of get on to the rest of the video. If you gotta go, I really do think.
Oh, no problem. I'm gonna basically be back at. I'm gonna be back at my apartment shortly. I'll have the laptop out. I'll squeeze because we've done the Arsenal section yet.
Yeah.
Jay, we all know that the whole show is the Arsenal section when we're on the show.
Of course. No, listen,
everywhere to hate, man.
Listen, listen, I missed it, but I just want to say a couple of things quickly on it. Listen, I missed the game. Yeah, I watched the highlights. You were getting dog walked by Brentford. Yeah, so you're getting dog walked. You're lucky you didn't lose. That's one. Two is do you know what I mean? You seen that that meme where it's kind of wanted, and it's the news reporter. That's what I was looking like when David Raya was complaining in the corner. Outrageous! How dare you? I'm so wet.
Bro, Brentford are better at corners than us.
Oh yeah, of course, man. Saddam Hussein is better than Gaddafi. Okay, cool, no problem. So the point I want to finish on, Egal, is you're tightening up again. It's like a 100-meter race, yeah. You might have been at 50, 70 meters, but you're tightening up as you get to the line. Are you starting to feel it, Egal? Are you starting to feel a bit nervous? Because I think if you don't win this league title, has to go because you spent so much money. You fixed everything in the squads. I'm breaking up now, yeah. No, I'm breaking up now.
Now you can't hear me, yeah. You got to get back to the villa, the compound, and get situated.
Anyways, Jay, we'll get you. You can cook once you want. Once you're stationary, man.
I'm running back to the compound. I'm running my ass back to the compound.
Hating on the goal is crazy. Hating on the goal is crazy.
Anyways, yo, have a good
Thank you,
one.
boys. Thank you.
Take care, man.
Oh, you think I'm not coming back? I'm coming back to cook ass, bro.
I'll see you in a bit. All right,
Oh,
let's talk about Vator's team quickly. Vator, your team won. Who you got in the FA Cup?
I got Salford, so.
Oh, that should be easy dub.
Should be a good game.
I think that's Gary Neville's team. I swear that's Gary Neville's team, or am I bugging out?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
I gotta travel far to this game. I gotta travel real far for this game. But nah, I'm expecting to see some rotation. Pep might start, I'd say, medium strong and look to get some of the academy. Even though we sent a lot of academy players on loan and sold, I think.
Anyone you're disappointed in recently?
Disappointed. To tell you the truth, no. When I go back, like most recently, I look at the Spurs game. Yes, I dropped points. I look at how I played versus Liverpool, how we played versus Fulham. I'm not going to be overly critical because what I've been praying for and wanting is just my squad to get healthy. I'm the first to admit Arsenal have the best squad. They have the best depth. They've been able to manage this season better than everyone. And at times when I've dropped points, at times where I've looked a little iffy, again, I mentioned the Fulham game. Pep took off my only 6. He took off Nico Gonzalez at that time, and then we surrendered those 3 other goals because our midfield wasn't the same. He didn't make that same mistake, and we did that because we didn't have Rodri available. This past game, we lost Holland at the halftime. Halftime he came off because he took a little knock. I don't know what his status is, but I just want us to be healthy. I think healthy, I'm going to be here with chest every week. I think my manager's going to figure it out. I think the players will have what it takes to get through and deliver on this prem. But disappointed? Nah. I know people want to see Foden get back to his form, and I'm one. I want to see him get back to the consistency, but I would also expect Pep to do what he's been doing with Shirky, with Foden, with Reinders in terms of the rotation, dropping them and playing different systems. Same goes for Marmoush and Semenyo. So if I can get Savinho, if I can get Savinho, if I can get Doku back, give Pep all those options to keep up with teams that are playing in that second 45 minutes. They're playing to chase games or to make it. Oh, there you go, Bice. They're playing to actually get a result versus City. If we can bring on subs to keep up with them, I'm happy with. And I think we're looking really good. We're making well with Nunez at right back. We're making well with Ait Nouri.
Who scored for Chelsea?
Pedro Neto. Goal from outside the box, bottom right corner. Well, he was playing terrible up until now, but beautiful goal.
Wait,
Garnacho starting?
Oh yeah,
of course he's gonna start against that scrubby team, bro. Come on now. Listen, I was gonna say
this is the Liam Rosinha Bowl.
Yeah. Liam Delap assist. But yeah, man, good goal from Pedro Neto. I can't lie. Picked out the bottom corner, lovely.
This is like Saturday Social or whatever it's called.
Wait, so Savinho's coming back. You said Savinho's coming back. Doku, yeah. I'm assuming, is coming back. Yeah.
Gvardiol's out. He's out. Hopefully he comes back for World Cup, but he's out.
Wait, Ahmed.
John Stones was back on the bench, and it's close. It looks like Kova is maybe a couple weeks from returning as well. Kovacic,
right? Okay.
So fair play.
That's a different layer, man.
Are in a good place right now. You look confident. You might be peaking at the right time. I feel like Vator. Do you think you could go on a 10-game winning streak, like a 10-game run?
I think because we're still in all competitions, we could do something close to that. I would say more of an undefeated run than for a win streak like that. I think that'll be a little tough to manage because I think we could do something special on the first leg and then manage the second leg and, not concede the loss or something like that. But we're getting healthy at the right time.
Let's go to, I don't know if you guys seen Jim Ratcliffe's comments, Manchester United owner.
That guy's trash.
He's a disgrace, mate. Let's quickly speak about it. Jim Ratcliffe, Ahmed, what do you think about Jim Ratcliffe's silly comments about immigrants? In case anyone didn't see it, he basically said immigrants are colonizing the UK. When this guy is a guy who's not paying his taxes in the UK and lives in Monaco, as his registered home and doesn't contribute anything to the UK. And he's now sitting here saying he wants taxpayer money to help build the United Stadium.
Yeah.
This guy's ridiculous.
But you know what it is, though, with Ratcliffe, yeah? Like, what I find funny is that you'd be surprised by the amount of people that actually agree with what he said, you know? That's what's mad. Especially on Twitter, bro. Like, people say, oh, but how do you know he... I'm seeing people making excuses for him. Oh, but what if he meant illegal immigrant? Bro, he just said immigrants flat out. He didn't say illegal immigrants. He didn't specify. If he wanted to specify, he would have done. That is naivety, bro. That guy is a scumbag, get it? Like, let's be real. He is a scumbag, and him making that type of comment does not surprise me one bit, because we know he's a politician. Yeah, we know. I don't even want to make it about politics, but we know politicians are liars.
And this was supposed to be the more ethical, moral option.
Exactly. Yeah. Which Ratcliffe was supposed to be the guy. Oh, he's a United. Apparently, he's a United fan, even though we had the Chelsea season.
He's a Chelsea fan.
Exactly right. And then, bro, because I live in Manchester, yeah, you kind of gauge, like, obviously in the UK, there's racism, bro, and people wanted to say, like, you know how I troll Vator with the whole flipping oil money and that, yeah? But
yeah, thank you for admitting that you're trolling. Thanks.
Yeah, listen, I'll be real, man. Listen, I wouldn't mind a bit of oil, man, myself, innit? United.
Vator, I'll catch you next week. We're not going to do a weekend show on Sunday.
All right, yeah. Bless, guys. Sorry, I do have to drop it.
Bless up, Vator, yeah. Big up, Vator. But my thing is like, oh, but Ratcliffe is supposed to be the guy. You know, he's going to do it the right way. We don't want blood money. We don't want to do things the wrong way.
Also, does he not think your team is full of immigrants? Like, what is he talking about?
I was about to make a point, yeah, bro. Patrick Dorgu, Mateus Cunha. You got Bruno Fernandes. You've got Joshua Zirkzee, right? You've got so many immigrants in this team, here, and most of them. Amad Diallo. Oh,
even good players. Made his parents.
Bro, quite exactly, bro. All good players are immigrants. And United is a global fan base here, filled with immigrants, bro. Like, it's bro, like, I don't understand why he's trying to do this sympathy card and act like he's a victim in all of this. It's a disgrace. He deserves a slap. Honestly speaking, he deserves a slap for that. Yeah, and now he's apologizing. Yeah, how convenient he's apologizing.
Yeah, but you know, if you read the apology, he's apologizing for offending people, but he's not actually apologizing for the words he's saying.
Exactly.
He's a scumbag. I know someone who used to work for Ineos, a good friend of mine. He said he's a cunt.
Really?
He used to work directly with not just him, but him and
his
Ineos
guys.
Yeah. At Ineos, but like, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to say too much about it. But anyway, he's a cunt.
Big up,
I mean, everybody knows about the history of the UK. Like, and if you're a public figure and you make comments like that, I'm sorry, but you can't then turn around and say you didn't mean it like this or didn't mean it like that. You have to stand by what you said. So we all know what his opinions are. He's a Brexiteer. He's living as a tax exile
in the UK, technically.
Yeah, he's a tax exile in Monaco. So yeah, it's just scumbag.
Well, Rat, you know what makes it worse? The guy bro, he owns like 25% of United, bro. That's gonna get traction in terms of what he's saying. So the fact that he's trying to say, "Oh, I'm sorry," but you know what? Now, I don't want. He shouldn't apologize. Yeah, we know what you mean. Yeah, and we know what you believe in, and he is a scumbag in it. So again, bro, like,
hey, yeah, you know what? Bun him. That's enough about him. We don't want to give him even any more airtime. The next thing about United, bro. Your club legends are calling out United Strand, telling him he should just be on the other side of the country. Wayne Rooney calling him out. His challenge went from him growing his hair until United win to now you guys dropping points to West Ham. He doesn't get to end the challenge now. He has to either continue it or he needs to just call it a day, because the hate is getting so ridiculous that people are now saying, bro, you're milking it. Give it up. Stop. Like, you're messing. Wayne Rooney called him out, bro. Imagine Drogba called you out, or Steven Gerrard called you out, Rock. How the hell would you feel?
Oh, listen. The thing is this. Fuck Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck Wayne Rooney. Who the fuck is Wayne? Listen, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this. If you are going to blame a man on the outside of the club, who is not paid by the club, who is just a fan, and his banter challenge
And
of
he's
winning
doing it for
5 games.
charity.
Banter challenge of winning 5 games in a row, and your team can't do that, and you're choosing to blame the guy on the outside and not the manager, not the players. You are a hypocrite and you're dumb, and you need to go back to school and get some and raise your IQ. How is a fan saying, I'm going to cut my hair when my team wins 5 games in a row, a serious factor in the fucking dressing room?
Yeah, but let me tell you something. Hold on. First of all, yeah.
Bullshit.
First of all, big up Rooney in it, yeah. That's my number 9. And secondly, right, that's my number 9 in it, yeah. Greatest English player of all time, in it. Facts, bro.
Whoa, calm down.
100%, yeah. That's he's the best, bro. This I didn't watch Bobby Charlton like that, innit? Big up to Bobby as well.
Egal never watched Bobby Charlton.
Exactly, bro. Egal's talking like he said.
What about Bobby Charlton?
Egal's naming FIFA guys, bro. Listen, the problem
club
with this
legend.
Yeah, of course he's a club legend. I understand that, but I'm talking about who I've witnessed, innit? Yeah, the best English, like he's the best. But my point is, right?
One second.
You know what's annoying with
guys?
this?
We're talking about all the clubs. I'm not here just shitting on United.
Yeah, of course. But let me just make a point about the United Strand. Yeah, the United Strand, right? I'm pretty sure that he didn't expect the challenge that he's doing to get this much traction. But then again,
of course not.
Obviously, mentioning United is going to get you some sort of like relevancy, you know, despite how bad we are. But I think what Rooney's issue isn't that he's doing a challenge for a good cause. It's that what Carrick is coming after a shambolic season under Ruben Amorim, and we want Carrick to do well. We want Carrick to get his 5th win, and the guys in the press conferences here are talking about the guy's haircut. No one cares about that. We're talking about, we just drew points. Imagine you draw.
Is it my fault? Is it my fault I'm trending?
No. First of all, right, we're talking about
the question.
We're talking about reporters, yeah, people who do press conferences and interview managers, yeah, who will get
Cunha got asked about it.
Yeah, and Cunha brushed it off, bro. Like, they don't care about the challenge, bro, because what are they going to do? Oh, yeah, we're going to get this 5th win for him, bro. He's no one. He's just a fan. He's just a fan, bro. Like, no one is blaming.
My thing is, as a content creator, I would look at it from his perspective, and I'm just going to say, from his perspective, he's getting dragged. It's not his fault United can't win 5 games in a row.
It's not his fault. I understand 100%. Bro, any person who blames us dropping points to that guy is reaching. But what's annoying here is when the guys are asking Carrick, are you going to, he's not going to get his haircut. Bro, there's a time and a place for that. We drop points. Don't care about the guy.
That's not on him. That's on those guys for using social.
Okay,
that's
question I have
those guys are certified journalists. Why are they bringing TikTok arguments?
The question I have is, if you're the United Strand, do you keep it up? Because mentally, this is affecting him now.
No, listen.
He took down his video after the game because he was getting so much abuse.
Yeah, it's affecting him because guys want to blame everybody except the ones responsible. And he's an easy target. Because he's easier to access than Michael Carrick is, than Mbuemo is, than Bruno Fernandes is. He's more easier to access than them guys. Let's just be honest. It's the truth. We can't blaming him for journalists asking about it. Why aren't we talking about a journalist, a certified journalist who went to school using a TikToker, a social media influencer, as a talking point in a press conference?
Okay, this is what people were saying. People are saying Manchester United dropped points in that game because obviously they faced West Ham, who built up a low block. But the reason why some people are actually blaming the United Strand, they're like, the whole build-up is all about him and it's not about the game. They're like, that's why they're getting
the whole build-up is not about it. Like, there'll be a comment, there'll be a single comment or a 5-second or 10-second or 20-second, comment about it. He may be getting hate. The guy has done absolutely nothing wrong. He's entitled to follow his team however he wants. I don't think he's that. Yeah, as Ahmed said, he didn't expect it to be as big. But even if he is kind of like, I don't know, playing up to it or whatever, he's perfectly entitled. If the professional players who play for any club, whichever club does this kind of stuff, whichever fan base does it or fans do this, as a professional, you need to rise above it and you need to stop that stuff affecting you. And I don't think even 1% of the result for United's last result was down to United Strand. To blame him is
how should they have
crazy.
answered though, right? Well, okay. My question is, right, you drew to West Ham, right? This is Carrick's. This is his first game where he dropped points, right? This so far. If a journalist is cool, question the journalist's professionalism. But if a journalist is asking you about the guy's haircut, right, and then an ex-United player who used to play for the club, right, is saying, bro, they're obviously going to be angry, bro. So asking a dumb question is going to rifle it, isn't it? What's the Rooney have said, by the way?
The question. What's going to happen with his hair? No comment. Next question. And don't go back to that reporter until they have a serious question. It's that simple.
But that's
because it's allowed.
They might use their accreditation for the next game.
And the thing is this, right? If they had won, all of these guys, same guys criticizing, same guys complaining, they would have posted him on the United main page. They would have said he's finally getting his haircut. Somebody from the team would probably go in the press conference and say that guy would get his. Oh, he can finally cut his hair.
He had a big sponsor ready to cut his hair that day and donate like 100,000 to charity.
Listen, if they had won, the players would have been using him like a little mascot.
You know what? It is kind of crazy though that we're spending so much time talking about this. Like the guy in the comments is saying, "Why are we talking about it?" Let's talk about it.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
Let's get on to the game. United have not won a single midweek fixture this season.
Oh my God!
they can't play 2 games a week. Ahmed, it's actually a problem.
You see, younger me would have bitten in it, yeah. Younger me would have bitten in it, yeah.
Okay, how about this? You're facing a relegation side. You don't have as much of the ball. You have more of the possession of the ball, and you struggle to break them down. With them playing a low block, you struggle to break them down. And 90% of teams struggle to break down teams nowadays because more teams are playing low blocks. But this is the first time you faced it under Carrick, and Carrick struggled. Because let's be honest, under Arsenal, Man City, Tottenham, they all somewhat went at you. The only other game where you might have maybe had a little bit more of a defensive game was the game against Fulham. But even then, Fulham go at you. This was the first time Carrick had to face a low block, and it didn't work out.
Well, if this is obviously a disappointing result, and in terms of the low block, we know Nuno, Nuno, even at Wolves, was our bogey team. Even since then, bro, like we know how Nuno's going to set up low block, Soucek in that CDM role. He's going to use, I think, what was it, Disasi, Wan-Bissaka, all of them. We know that they're going to do this low block, and then when they counter and use Bowen and attack Luke Shaw's left hand side, right. But in terms of chances created, I think we created just about enough, just enough to get at least a 2-1 victory over the minute. Because if you look at it, we obviously had the goal. We had the goal disallowed in it from Kobe Mainoo's brilliant pass to Casemiro. I think he was like a kneecap off or something when they drew the line. Yeah. It was a kneecap off. Luke Shaw obviously missed a chance where Wan-Bissaka cleared it off the line. Who else? Joshua Zirkzee got a cross putting into him in the box. He headed it, and he was literally this close to putting it in the back of the net. Amad Diallo should have done way better. That was horrible weighted pass from Amad towards the end where he tried to give it to Sesko with his right foot. He messed that chance up. So overall, it wasn't a great performance from Man United. We did struggle again. We did struggle in terms of breaking them down, but I do believe in terms of the chances that we had, that it was enough to get like a 2-1 victory, right? So that's why, Egal, you make a point about the whole low block. This is why I'm not all in on this Carrick thing. Yeah, I need to see a bit for as well as he's done. Yeah, I'm not going to rule out any credit to what he's done. Yeah, beating all them teams in it. The Tottenham, we had a horrible record. Fulham 3-2 last minute winner. Sesko's goal, but I got to shout out Sesko's finish. That finish was unbelievable. I don't know how he scored that. That was an unreal finish. I would probably start him in it. Just start him now. He's obviously confident right now. Bring him on a lot sooner. Don't try this. Mbeumo as a number 9 only works in big games. It only works in big games. Obviously, when there's space in behind, he can capitalize, right? We've seen Mbeumo's record against Tottenham, Liverpool, Man City. He does his business. Switch it up. Try Sesko, who can stretch the defense. and we'll see in it. Yeah, I do need us. Carrick needs to understand, yeah, that I need to try. If he figures out this low block, then cool, right? But it's it's very annoying, bro. 2 points dropped. Liverpool winning. Chelsea also dropping points. We could have capitalized.
Hey, everyone's gonna drop points. Top 4 is always like that. Top 5.
Yeah, 100%.
I was gonna ask you about Liverpool. Liverpool won their game obviously versus Sunderland. That was huge. Big 1-0 win. Van Dijk scored. You guys did well. But what is going on with Slot? Because I'm seeing Slot and your fan base are constantly butting heads the past couple of weeks with his comments. It's almost like he's rage baiting your fans with the comments about the Champions League, the league, stuff about 30 years. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, look, first thing, I just want to shout out a guy in the chat who's started Liverpool channel, Liverpool supporter, Chronic Weed Red LFC. Go and find him on YouTube and support him and start his channel. So big up him.
Right here.
There we go. And look, Slot. Sometimes Slot doesn't always choose the best words, but sometimes people are also too quick to jump on stuff that he said. Like today in the press conference, he mentioned Konate, and he said that Konate's had, the majority of the time that he's played, he's been really good. But there's a few times when he's made mistakes, which has cost himself and cost the team. And I think it's more the specific words he used, because we all know that's true, right? We all know that Konate has made a few mistakes that have cost us massively. And we're all supportive of him. He has had brilliant games. He was very good the other day, for example, against Sunderland, when we went away and beat them for the first team to beat Sunderland in Sunderland this season. But it also feels like sometimes people just jump on him because they don't like him at the moment. And what can you say, right? He should be criticised for the way that we have played this season. He should be criticised for the fact that we're underachieving this season. When we went into this season, our objective was to win the league and challenge for the Champions League. And that we haven't won the league. We're not going to win the league. The Champions League, I think, is a long shot, mainly because our defence is not solid. It's not all over, but if you say, are we amongst the favourites to win the Champions League, I'd say no, because at any point we can give away a goal. If we start putting together good performances and we look solid and we return to the form of last season, then maybe I'll change my opinion.Maybe we could come good at the end of the season. That might be the most important thing. But yeah, ultimately we haven't been playing well, and he deserves criticism for that. I'm not going to nitpick about certain comments, because what people are doing, they're picking out words that he's saying in a press conference and extrapolating that into whether he's a good manager or not. And to be honest, the people have come out and criticised him about some of the stuff he said. Like, I think he said something about Calvin Ramsey the other day. But then I also look back to some of the other comments that people said last season when Trent was talking about him and Mo Salah was talking about him and stuff like that. But then Salah's criticising this year. So we don't know. All we look at, we see 1% of his interaction or 1% of his public-facing image in a press conference, and then we extrapolate that and try and fill in the gaps. He may be a good manager, he may not be, but I think it's a little bit too much to start jumping.
You think his management side is lacking?
Maybe, but we don't. The thing is, we don't know from what we've seen. Sometimes he picks the wrong words, absolutely, but lots of people do that.
Guys, go follow Ahmed.
Come on now, yeah. What?
That's your account, right?
Yeah, of course. Come on now, yeah, big man.
Because there's some fakes out there. You'll see some fake EGTV Egals with some random next letters.
I hear it, yeah. When you're big, you're big. I hear it.
Go into random people's accounts and start beefing them, and then you'll have somebody message me, "Is that you?" I'm like, "No." Anyways, Bice.
I'm not Bice shit.
Chelsea.
Yep.
I'm seeing Chelsea fans fighting over Romeo Lavia, Caicedo's recent form. Pedro Neto seems like he doesn't know.
He's out. That guy needs to get gone.
Who, Neto?
He took his Instagram. He turned his Instagram what was it? No Chelsea photos, no nothing.
And guys do that all the time when they're trying to be, you know what I mean,
He's
quell the
attention seeking.
damage. Quell the damage. I think the thing with it is this, right? With him, he's obviously been one of our worst attackers, bar Garnacho. And he keeps getting picked. And no matter where he's picked, he does the same things. He's frustrating. He's not playing up to, like, he's not keeping anybody out of the team. Let's just be honest. The only reason guys play him is because he runs hard. That's legit it. He can't do anything else good. Majority of his goals in the Premier League have come in a Chelsea shirt. He's a player with over 100 Prem appearances. It's just not good enough. He's not good enough.
All right.
I just don't. He's just not good enough. The Lavia.
What about Romeo Lavia?
I said it, bro. He can't get. If he gets injured again before the end of the season, I don't want him at my club after summer.
All right.
I'm tired of players. I'm tired of players in theory. I'm tired of players in theory. I'm tired of potential is there. I'm tired of seeing snap stories from these guys.
Liverpool dodged the bullet.
Stay on the pitch. Stay on the pitch.
This is the third season, right, Bryce?
Yes.
So pretty much three seasons in England, man.
Wesley Fofana had an ACL and has played more games for Chelsea than
wow, that is crazy, eh? That is a mad one.
Joe Pedro got signed summer and has more appearances for Chelsea than Romeo Lavia.
Bro, let me one more topic. I seen the Chelsea fan base turn on Cole Palmer for the miss versus Leeds and Caicedo's performance for the defensive performance versus Leeds.
You see, turn on Cole Palmer, or because what I'm seeing is I'm seeing mainly guys saying
definitely turn on Caicedo.
I'm seeing guys say that Cole is coming back from it. You know what I mean? The cuddling. I'm just saying that I find it hypocritical because what I'm seeing, if anybody else missed that rap,
Garnacho or anyone,
or Garnacho Neto, anybody else, even if it was even if it was Reece, well, not Reece, anybody else misses that, they're calling for them to be out the squad. Cole Palmer, you don't miss that. That's easier to miss than it is to score. It's easier to score than it is to miss. You miss that. Everybody else
also miss a sitter?
No, I didn't miss a sitter. It was a harder chance than that. You see what I'm saying?
But why is Caicedo getting dragged? Because of the defensive performance.
I mean, he wasn't good. He wasn't good.
I seen the penalty. I seen the goal you guys conceded. Shocking goal. The handball and the build-up, maybe.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I just think my thing is this, right? And this is what I keep saying it, bro. I feel like I'm just a echo chamber at this point when it comes to this. These fans complain about things, and then new managers come in and they buy into the whole hype, and then they'll choose to shun players rather than look at the real issue of the team. Yes, it was a bad game. However, look at what was happening before. Every time we go up against teams, this manager starts to do this tactic where he wants the goalkeeper to be a part of the back line, and the left back is all of a sudden beside the CDM and all of this stuff. Bro, every time we do that, that's when these teams just run down the flank, put the ball in.
Let me respond to this quick. The reason why I say turn on them is because the same person who's now criticizing Timber or anybody in this Arsenal team are the same guys who are saying Timber is better than Reece James, same guys who were sitting here 2 weeks ago saying this guy's better than that guy, and now all of a sudden that guy's terrible and they don't want him in the team. So to me, it's more that than them like saying they're shit or anything like that. It's more the agenda is just swinging either way. 1 second you're saying Caicedo is better than everybody, he's the best. I'm seeing guys saying he's better than Konate, and then the same week you're seeing that same guy say, you know what, he does have to improve in this and this and this, and he hasn't been good since the Arsenal game, the first leg of the cup, the first time we played in the league. And then it's like,
Bro,
Do you
my
rate
fan
the guy
base,
anymore, or do you just want
my
to
fan
hate on him
listen,
when
my
he's not
fan
doing
base is
well?
full of creative hypocrites, bro. Creative idiots, creative hypocrites.
And I think Chelsea do this the most because I've seen you guys. Badiashile is the next Saliba. Badiashile's garbage.
Whoa. I've never
I've seen
heard that.
that.
I've
It
never
went from
heard
next
that
Saliba to
argument.
garbage. It went
I've never heard
from
that. I've never heard that logic.
Gusto's just as good as Reece James. To Gusto needs to get out of the team.
Oh, nah. For me, I rate Gusto. I think he's a good right, but I just think he needs to be more consistent. Once he's more consistent,
Every fan base
because
does
for
it.
me,
It's
I
not
think
just
we have
Chelsea.
excellent. I think our right back depth, Reece James, Gusto. I think it's young, and I think it's one of the best right back depths in the league. It's just that Gusto is so inconsistent based on what managers are having him do. They're not the best of him is when we play a traditional backline. Look at all our players, our
I
fullbacks.
appreciate you being here.
Tradition.
Chelsea just scored a second.
Oh yeah, I'm talking and no, they didn't. Yeah, they did.
Maybe you're behind,
I
guys.
missed. Because I'm talking, bro. I missed it. Yeah, beautiful goal.
Santos, I think. No, who scored?
Yeah, Andre Santos.
No, Heto.
No, wait, Pedro Neto.
Heto.
Joel Hatto. Yeah, I just saw
Heto.
it. Joel Hatto.
Neto assisted.
Still needs to go.
Let's talk about the FA Cup before we go. Quickly. What are we saying? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So Chelsea's 2-0 up. You're gonna probably win. Man City's facing Salford. They're gonna win. Where's Liverpool? Where Liverpool face Brighton? Where's Man United, bro?
Man United have already won that trophy many times, mate. Yeah, and we actually beat City. You get me? Come on.
Oh, you're not in it.
Yeah, well, listen. We're gonna be. We're gonna.
That looks like a direct. I'm looking at the goal now. It looks like it's Neto's goal, bro. I'd give that to Neto. That looks like I don't think it even touched Hatta. I think that just went straight through.
Arsenal play
Wigan.
Arsenal play Wigan 4:30 on Sunday, bro. We gotta slap Wigan like 5-0.
Listen, come on now, bro. Listen.
Where's Wigan?
Egal with the famous last words.
They're in League One, bro. By the way, I started a FIFA 20 EAFC 26 rebuild. I'm taking Huddersfield to the Champions League, bro.
Congrats, bro.
That's what I gotta do.
On what difficulty? Beginner?
Nah, I don't play. I have to simulate every game.
I respect that. And you only play finals.
Simulate every game, and I can only build the team.
Okay. Oh, fair enough.
Have you
That's a
ever
good
done that?
challenge. That's a good challenge. I do that, but I play
you
every
can't play
final.
one game. The only game you can play is the academy like tournaments.
Egal's the kind of guy who would take Huddersfield to the Premier League. They'll be playing Arsenal, who will throw the game.
Yeah, fuck.
Listen, I don't have control over if I win or
before.
lose.
I've done that with Chelsea before.
I just put out the team.
But no, for me, I just do RTGs on Ultimate Team.
I do the same thing with
all
basketball.
Chelsea team. All Chelsea team.
I do NBA rebuilds all the time on 2K.
Those are nice.
Recently, I rebuilt the Bucks without Giannis. It was hard. Anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Let's do the Rack. You confident you're gonna win your game?
Yeah. No way. It's not
right, man.
Isn't it?
The thing is,
Liverpool, they're gonna win like 7-0
against Brighton. Brighton are a good team, man. And
we beat Brighton 3-0 in the League Cup.
Wait, hold on. Does that mean we would have faced Liverpool?
Yeah.
Oh my days. You know what's mad there? These lot love to put United in difficult fixtures, you know, in this.
No, but wouldn't you have had a different ball?
Huh?
There's no guarantee you would have had the same ball.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, laws of physics and all that.
Because the draw could be based on the numbers could be assigned based on alphabetical order.
Bro. Ahmed.
Okay, anyway.
Take
the
back
point...
Garnacho, bro. Oh my God.
I'm happy Chelsea's finally getting a taste of their own medicine.
Bro, it's honestly, listen, Bice, yeah? Listen, it gets like that, bro. You get me, yeah? This is only the beginning of Garnacho, bro, mate. You've not even seen anything, mate.
Wait until he starts hating on your own club.
Bro, if I see his brother tweet one thing, bro, I'm buying a ticket to London myself, bro. It's a wrap.
Bro, listen, that guy, yeah, he's a social experiment. You get me, yeah? He's an
It's
absolute
like,
social.
on one hand, when he comes off the bench, he's amazing.
Yo, is he a social media footballer?
And then when he starts,
100%.
listen, I just think he's not a starter, Egal. Because when he starts,
Who's the number one social media footballer? Like, they're big on social
Oh.
media, but their talent is not that good.
It's him. It's him.
nah, I have a name, but guys are gonna. I'm waiting until the end of the season. I can't debut it right now.
Wait,
What's his name?
Yo, you see,
Big on social media.
you see this Lavia guy, bro. It's a wrap for me. I'm telling you, I'm so close with him, so close, because he has a higher snap score than appearances for my club.
Surely there's somebody at United who's barely played recently.
Bro. A player who's not even been at the club a year having more appearances than you, you've been there for 3 is disgusting.
Anyways, I was gonna say James Maddison because he don't play because he's injured.
No, he's injured for 2 years. Come on.
All right, fair. That's harsh. Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up here, boys. We beat Wigan. You're gonna win your game. Rock's gonna win his game. Ahmed, you're gonna be sitting back at home chilling. You won the tournament 13 times.
You're muted.
Look at this guy, bro. He's flipping hacked my StreamYard, bro. This fraud. Listen, yeah, we're gonna. Don't worry, bro. When we're in the FA Cup next season, yeah, we're gonna win it, man. Don't worry, we're gonna win it.